I chose skeleton because it's a high level of competition, but at the same time I want to feel that excitement. At the top it's such a it's an eerie calm. It's one of those things that there's chaos going on all around you, but all you can think about is sort of where you are and what you're about to do, and you don't really get to appreciate that excitement, I think, until you're kind of back up to the top. I've spent 3 years in the reserves in the Canadian Army, so I knew a lot about myself as far as discipline goes, but to actually apply it, I think this is a very very great place to apply my discipline, not just here but in the gym, on the track, on the sprinting track. So discipline plays a huge part in this sport for sure. You have to go through a certain level of per session in order to make that, the World Cup and Olympic team, and our coaching is exquisite. It's world class. You look at our results in the World Cup and World Championship levels, and that's kind of a tribute to kind of our depth that we have here. And of course you see these athletes on TV and sliding internationally, and then you meet them and they're just regular dudes. And I think that's the coolest part about it, is that if my coach is down the track somewhere and I'm not getting the feedback that I'm looking for, these guys are always welcome. They know what it's like to go through your first season and not know what to feel and how a corner should feel and what it should look like. So having these guys in the locker room is not only motivating. You want to be like that. You want to be as good as they are eventually. As good as an athlete as you think you could possibly be, that only counts for the first 50 meters of this 1,500 meter track. So anything after that becomes a mental game. This is a sport where it's 90% mental and 20% physical. Right? Yogi Berra used to say you got to give 110% with everything you give. So there is a lot of humility in the sport, in the sense that as good as I could possibly be in my first season, I'm looking over and there's John Montgomery beating me by 3 seconds on average. It's one of those things that people just need to experience in order to sort of really develop that deep appreciation, not only just for skeleton but for all the sliding sports.